If you want to catch loads of Dialgas during GoFest, then make sure to press the subscribe button right now. It's completely free, you can always unsubscribe later, and I, over the next couple of days, will be releasing several of these videos to make sure you know everything there is to know about GoFest, including how to catch these Dialgas. What's going on YouTube? Tristan Farquhar here, back with another video, and in today's one we are starting off on part 1 of the Should You Do GoFest daily series that's coming here to this channel. And in part 1 what we're going to go through is the reveal of this new mythical that's coming to Pokemon Go this summer for GoFest, and that is Meloetta. Yes, this thing is a Gen 5 mythical Pokemon from the region of Unova, as you can see down there, and this thing is particularly interesting because it's one that has two forms, one being called the Aria form, this green one here, and one being called the Pirouette form. So both have different types. Are either of them very good? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. I'm just going to tell you right off the bat that if you want this thing for raids, I wouldn't consider it so much because it's more of a candidate for PvP, if even at that. And you're going to see why I say that as we go along. So, for starters, this little green guy is known as Meloetta's Aria form. It's the main form that's most likely going to be released potentially on its own during GoFest. And this thing is a normal type and a psychic type, which is actually pretty good because you now get an immunity as such to Ghost, which isn't of course present in Pokemon Go, but it gives you the resistance to Ghost, rather than being super effective to the Psychic type on its own. And it means that you're only weak to the Dark type and the Bug type, and the Bug type not of course something that's very prevalent in PvP, which is pretty good for this Pokemon. Now, I've heard some people saying that the shiny release might happen during GoFest, so there it is. It's a change to another kind of green, but it's a noticeable, if subtle, change. There's the two of them side by side together in their Aria form as shinies. So if you want the shiny to be released, let's hope it will be. And we will scroll down here. We will see the Pirouette form. That's the other form of it. This thing looks a little more interesting. It's a lot less bland than the Aria form, and this is normal fighting type. I don't think this one is as good of a typing because, of course, you're weak to fighting, you're weak to psychic, and you essentially can do nothing against Ghost, even though Ghost moves are going to be doing that not very effective by 2 or times 4 resistance to you there due to the normal type having immunity in the main series games. Here's the shiny. And this is where the shiny of Meloetta gets really, really nice because it's a complete different change altogether. That actually, when I scrolled over, was my first time ever seeing the shiny. So there's the two of them, if I can even get them in the frame, side by side next to each other. So as we scroll down here, we can click on these moves down here. Now, the possible attacks, as it says, of course, this is not set in stone. These moves could change by the time this Pokemon does come out. We have Confusion and Quick Attack as the fast moves. Not bad. Confusion is a good move. It's certainly a good move, but it's not something that's fantastic because it takes so long to get off. I believe it's a 3-turn move, which takes a long time. It means the Pokemon that you're using isn't very agile and will potentially have charge moves fired through against them, even though they have the energy and the higher attack stat to get theirs off because the move just takes such a long time to animate. And Quick Attack, it's a low quality move by far, but it does have, as it says in the title, quick energy gain. So you could use Quick Attack, of course, getting the same type attack bonus from both of the moves if you're in your Aria form, and just from Quick Attack if you're in your Pirouette form. And as we move on to the charge moves, we get some particularly... Oh no, sorry, these are just the Aria form ones, which is pretty good because you're guaranteed to get Stab from Confusion then, so fantastic. And as we move down to the charged attacks, we have Dazzling Gleam, not best. Moonblast is just far superior. Hyper Beam could be interesting. I've been hit by several Hyper Beam Obstagoons in the past and it's just pain, so you never know, Hyper Beam might be good. Psyshock, fantastic. That's your bread and butter move there with Confusion. Great for bait and great to just deal damage overall. Same type of attack bonus again with that, and Hyper Beam. And then Thunderbolt, good coverage move. Not sure if this thing's going to be eligible at all for the Great League, but if it is, fantastic against a Zoom roll. If it's for the Ultra League, you're going to be looking at Gyarados there in particular for that move. Now, as we move down to this one, we have Low Kick and Quick Attack for the Pirouette form. Both the same type of attack bonus. Both rubbish fast moves. I would personally say go for Low Kick if you want to use this Pokemon, and these are the moves that it gets, considering you can do super effective damage with the fighting type, and not with the normal. Now, as we move on to the charged attacks, this thing is stacked. We have Close Combat, which is ferocious. You're going to be one-shotting so much with that. We have Fire and Ice Punch, brilliant bait moves, awesome coverage moves, and Hyper Beam. So this thing is looking fantastic on the charge moves. I'd say if this one had Confusion, we would be on an absolute winner. So with that being said, of course, this thing cannot evolve. It doesn't evolve into its different forms. It just changes into them in battle through held items, I believe, in the main series. Not sure how that's going to happen in the real Go Fest. Personally, my prediction is that the fact that you have to choose between different stages of research is going to allow you to pick one. And I'm just going to go through, before this first part of the video ends, which one I think you should go for, and it's going to be either of them. Really, either of them. Whichever one you prefer, if you get the chance to choose. I don't see a benefit to either of them. One has far superior charge moves. One has far superior fast moves. As far as I'm aware, the Pirouette form has a higher CP, but really it's not good because it doesn't have good fast moves. So if you're going to lean on one of them, I would go for the Aria form if you have no preference. That's the green one right there. But if the shiny's revealed, oh yeah, definitely go for the Pirouette form to get that nice purple shiny. There's the shinies of both of them, just for you to see them. And as it says here, Meloetta will be released with the start of Pokemon Go Fest 2021 on July the 17th. So guys, if you like that video right there, please press the subscribe button to stay up to date with all of these episodes that are coming out to you guys daily up to the start of Go Fest, unless something serious happens to me. So with that being said, leave a like down below, press the subscribe button, come back for more tomorrow. With that being said, Tristan Farquhar out.